Greetings and welcome to SmartWatch Ticks on the web at smartwatchticks.com. This may turn out to be the most popular fitness band ever throughout China and globally. It is the XIAOMI Mi Band 4, and there are some things you need to know if you're going to buy this one. First of all, it's just coming out, so I don't have a review copy for you, but I have it on order. It's on its way in. Secondly, there's several different configurations, so you gotta be careful. There's a Chinese-only version that the manual's in Chinese and everything on it is as well. If you're listening to me globally now, you're hearing me in English. That may not be what you want, the Chinese version. So, you have to look for the English version, a global version, international version, and there's still one more yet to talk about. The English version, supposedly, will come with English and an English manual. Look carefully in the listing of the products that you're shopping for, and I encourage you to use the links we have in the show notes below because I am identifying which ones are on that international usage list so you don't end up getting shipped one that's Chinese only, okay? The international, the global version, they seem to be the same words for the same thing, which means that you'll be able to have more languages than just Chinese or just English, okay? And that will probably happen when you tether it to the supporting app with the language set on your phone. The watch, the band, should automatically switch to the proper language. So basically, you've got a Chinese, an English, and an international to look at. All of that is in the band itself. There's also a version that has NFC. You know what NFC is, right? Near field communications. That's where you can stick this thing up and make payments, unlock doors, transfer business cards with friends, all that technology in an NFC that would be in this device if you live in China. If you're outside of China and you buy the NFC version, the chip will only be available for unlocking doors if you program it to unlock an NFC locked door. And that can be a little bit of a trick. And you pay extra for it. So if you're shopping for this band, the things you need to know, you got to get the language right. You got to make sure you're not getting the NFC version unless you really need it if you're outside of China. And you want to use our show note links. We've got all of our major sponsors bringing this watch to you. Let me go over briefly what it is. Check again the show notes for all of the links, and I'll show you at the very end of this what they look like on their product pages. This thing's got Bluetooth 5 connectivity. Another thing you need to know is that's really important if you want to have a band on your wrist, tethered to your phone with you all the time, and not drain the battery on your phone. I bet a lot of you didn't realize if you wear the wrong device, it's not using the latest technology, you'll actually have battery drain on your phone because they need to connect all the time, and that takes power. So you get a longer life on the band, up to 20 days on this new band, and you're going to actually get better life on your phone if you're using it with your phone all of the time. You've got a 0.95-inch display. That's almost an inch. Let's call it an inch, a little less than. AMOLED display, which, wow, two good things going there. It's a larger display than the original Band 3, and it's color, and it's going to be bright with a bunch of nits. That's right, at least 450 nits. Yeah, I know. All these crazy terms. That means bright. You'll be able to see it outdoors pretty darn good, even in the sunlight. 120 by 240, good reading size. This is going to be one popular device. It really is. The all-new look and design. It's got anti-fingerprint coating, 135 milliamp hour battery with that screen. It's going to give you up to 20 days of time for usage. A variety of workout modes. This puppy is totally waterproof, and it's got calculation stuff in there with 6-axis gyroscopic mumbo jumbo that you can detect even swimming strokes and stuff, and of course walking, cycling, running, all of those things. You got health monitoring with heart rate and sleep monitoring and idle alerts if you're too sedentary. Just an overall really useful band. Here you go. 3-axis accelerometer, 3-axis gyroscope, a capacitive proximity sensor, Yeah, I wish I would have had that when I was in high school. Optical heart rate sensor, all of those sensors are in here. The water resistance, all the basic features, including alarm clocks and timers and find your phone. You can even unlock your phone if you have your band on. In other words, when you have your band with you, your phone can be unlocked. And when your phone's not anywhere near connected to your band, it's going to stay locked. Event reminders, do not disturb, and so forth. The basic specs right here. All right, you can freeze that and come back and look at it. And it's available from a lot of different places. Banggood's going to be carrying this puppy. Now, the prices are elusive. They're going to be all different, as you're going to see them here, and they're constantly changing. The last thing I want to leave you with of things you need to know now are that this is probably going to be the best time to buy in the pre-order phase or when they've just arrived, because that's when they put the best prices out before it starts to ramp back up again. So although you see it at $50 here, check the show notes down below for the link and a buying coupon if I've got one for you from any of these sources. This is the original. Watch the listing. Make sure that you see international or global or English if you want to make sure you're not getting Chinese, because that word original could mean it's the original Chinese version. In addition to that, GearBest is bringing it to us as well. And here you go as an example of a flash sale, although it's higher than what we just saw at Banggood, but again, the prices are shifting. So check the show notes to make sure. This is the NFC version. That's probably why the price is so high. If you don't need the chip, don't buy this version. You're not going to be able to pay at the cash register with this NFC unless you're in China. Okay? Just a word of warning on there. Here's the same thing now without the NFC in the international version at a more reasonable price, also from GearBest. Here you go from Geek Buying. These guys have got it going. This is, what are we talking about here? Combo, looks like the bracelet with a replacement black band and protective screen film and really good introductory price. Again, show notes if you don't mind. Click on that link and roam around. Look at what all the options are. As long as you're coming in using our link, you're actually helping us out here at the channel to be able to get these things for review. Then we've got the NFC version, I believe, right? This is NFC version here from Geek Buying. So if you need the NFC, there's a couple of options for you in pre-sale right now. Finally, over here, TomTop. TomTop's got the 2019 global version of the MI Band 4 at a really decent price, and we have a link for you from TomTop as well. Now, one of these participating sponsors has already shipped this puppy, the international version, out to us. So make sure you subscribe. You'll get a push notification when we have the video up on the original Xiaomi Mi Band 4 for you to take a look at. And we will go again over all of these things that you need to know to buy. And if you need to know right now, now you know. Go out and get it. It's going to be fun. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again soon.